was on the bottom, yeah. Now we headed to the top, new level. On my level, don't see anybody, I don't see him. This right here could never stop, this could never stop. Ay, this right here could never stop. Hold up, nah, nah. Ay, this right here could never stop. Hold up, nah, nah. Ay, this right here could never stop. Hold up, nah, nah. Ay, this right here could never stop. Hold up, nah, nah. One time. Ay, I live on a job, right? Yeah, I'm always at work, right? Real people stay by me, right? Haters wanna do hurt, right? Know they tryna stop me, right? Drag my name through dirt, right? I don't feed into the hate, right? I just answer with a smirk. I feel so.
Hey, real quick, the reason why we ask this question when we come out to our people, because it seems very small that when we're talking about clothing for men and women. Give me at 1 Corinthians 14 about the Most High. It seems very small, minute, like it's not a major thing, but right. You can look out into society. You can look out on TV, the TV shows, and see how much confusion it has created, especially in the black and Hispanic community, where men go out and wear dresses now on TV. Right. It has filtered down into society to where you might go to a club and you think it's a woman backing it up on you. Right. And it might be, he might have been, his name, her name might be Teresa, but he might have been born Terry. Right. That's how the confusion has trickled down. Her name might have been Ronisha when she was born, but her name is now Ron. Right. Trying to hit on your girl, but it was born a girl. But here, 1 Corinthians 14, I think it's 33. 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 33. For God is not the author of confusion. God is not the author of confusion. The white man, the Arab man, the Chinese man, they may be about confusion, but when it comes to God, the person, the man who made each and every one of us, he ain't got no confusion. Right. That's why he goes all the way down to the minute details of how his daughters should dress, right, and how his sons should dress. Right. Don't put on anything that belongs to a man, which we know are pants. Because I can ask all of you out here, especially you that got no pants, we'll get back to you. Why do you have a zipper? Bring it up. Because you got on long pants and you got on short pants. And they call them shorts. Short pants. Right. Why you got a zipper? Is there anything that you need to pull out to use the restroom? No, not at all. God already, why do you think God designed, okay, I'm going to give these men pants and then eventually I'm going to put a zipper on here because more than often they're going to go to the restroom and do the number one. Right. That's why we got zippers on ours. And further going to God, y'all not causing confusion. This is another part of confusion. Today, I don't know you, but you can judge a book by its cover. Right. You might be the most innocent girl on the face of the earth, never talked to a man, ain't got a man's number, don't know how to talk to boys. But if you dress promiscuously, the first thought to his mind, to all these men's mind, especially out here in the world, the first thought that comes to a man's mind when he sees a woman dressed promiscuously is what? What is it? What's the first thought he got on his mind? Is it, oh, I want to marry her and make her my wife?
Bring it out, Doc.
Ooh, I want to lay down and hit it from the back. That's the small thing in clothing. Just because in the clothing that you have today, your clothing shows off every curve to a man. Right. And our imagination will take off and run. And now you dress sexy? Guess what kind of man you got coming up to you? Man that wants sex. Right. Now you become a baby mama and you wondering why ain't no good man out here. Well, sister, you was dressing sexy. So you brought forth to you a man that all he wanted was sex. All he wanted was sex. Right. But he played it off in the beginning thinking he liked you for you, right, but he really liked you for your booty and your beauty. Y'all heard that before, right? Now, it might seem like a small thing, but it's major, because then from there comes what? The way you dress. Now you got fatherless sons. You got fatherless daughters. And now they grow up, they hate each other, and now they grow up and start to sell drugs. Right. And that's just from clothing. Right. Because I guarantee you this. I want to ask y'all sisters a question real quick. I'm going to come back to the brother. If you dressed in a modest dress, which was flowy, did not show off your curves and draw sexual attention, do you think man would approach you different? No. I'm going to start this way and cut down. What do you think? Would they approach you different? Would they approach you like, hey, mommy, what's up? It depends on the man. Okay. What about you? More than likely they would. Right. Sometimes you got outright niggas, but they're not going, most men don't talk to you until you what? Till you walk past them. Right. Am I right? Am I lying? Why do you think they wait till you walk past this? Because they looking at you. Right. So if you got on a flowy dress that don't call sexual attention, even if you do walk past and they turn around and look and you can't see the curves, like, I ain't even wasting my time. I know she ain't about what I'm about because she's wearing a dress. She ain't even dressed like the rest of these women out here. Right. So I know it's something different in her mind. Right. Go back to 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9. That's why he's going over the minute details just dressing. That's what God said. We didn't make it up. We didn't make this up. God said that his daughter should dress this way. Read it.
1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9. In like manner also that the women adorn themselves,
cover themselves
in modest apparel,
clothing that does not draw sexual attention, so you don't get the niggas out here in the world approaching you. Right. You would much rather have a godly man approach you that's gonna treat you right.
That's right.
How many? Here we go. I'm gonna put up. Are you married? Are you married? Are you married? We got 1 out of 3 married when all 3 of you should be. Especially if you got a man, you got kids and had sex before, you should be married. Right. Because, have you ever read the Bible, sis? Have you ever, you've read it, right? I know you have. Have you read it? Have you ever seen boyfriend and girlfriend? So we have, as the children of God, as the Israelites that God calls us, we have strayed so far from what God wants us to do that we don't even know how to live our life no more. And what we're doing day to day is we're just trying to piece it together. We're just trying to survive to the next week, to the next pay period, because we don't know who we are. Now, for example, where is your father from, like your ancestors, your race? What race are you?
Well, my dad's from Honduras.
Honduras? Okay, what about you? Okay, so Honduras. Point where to that. Turn it off. Turn it off, man. Turn it off. That's right. Honduras. Where we at? Zebulon. There we go. So Guatemala, the Panama, you have Honduras in there. Your God-given name would be Zebulon. That's right. Honduras only means shallow water. Right. Look it up. Honduras means shallow water. Right. That's all it means. How about you? Where are you from? Miami. Okay. Well, I don't know. Are you Haitian descent? African American? Okay. So from according to the Bible, God calls you Judah. That's right. You know why God called you Judah? Because Africa is named after a white man. Right. Did you come from a white man? No way you can be African. Right. I know that's what they taught you. Where's the right there, right there. I know, because this happened to Hondurans and it happened to African Americans. And what we're showing you is that according to the Bible, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians make up the lost 12 tribes of Israel. That's right. We all brothers and sisters. We just got conquered by people that speak a different language. Right. Now you think you different than them because you might grew up speaking Spanish, you grew up speaking English. Them ain't my people. No, you are. Right. Because the same person that conquered you conquered us. Right. And when we get off the ship from the west coast of Africa, because there are Afro-Latinos, right? So y'all know about that. There are Afro-Latinos. Afro is just a hairstyle. So you can't be Afro. Right. Latin just means white. Right. It's a language. Bring it up. Bring it up. You can't be Afro-Latino. Right. They don't tell you who you are. Right. Those are made-up names that the conquistadors gave your ancestors. That's right. Calling you African is the names that the Greeks gave you. Yeah, and now look, when we get off the ship from over here, they said no longer call them. Give me that Psalms. No, it's Psalms. You know what it is. No, Psalms 83 and 6. When we got off the boat from here, we had our names. We knew who we was. If you look up in history on this west coast of Africa, they tell you this is where the Jews resorted at.
Yes, right.
When they ran out of Israel, they ran to Africa until they couldn't run no more.
Right.
And then white people came from here and picked us up.
Right. Right.
You all was already over here. You left and came over here. Way back when. You didn't come through the Bering Strait like white man teaches you in history class, right? Now give me that Psalms 83 and 6.
The book of Psalms, chapter 83, verse 2.
Bring it out.
For lo, verse 6, the tabernacles of Edom. Verse 5, for they have consulted together with one. Verse 4, they have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation.
What's the first way you cut somebody off from being a nation of people?
Bring it out.
What's the first way you can do it? Y'all in school, y'all take history class, civics. Y'all young, y'all mind is still brimming with knowledge. You too. What's the first way you cut somebody off from being a collective nation? Okay, what about you, brother? Okay, what about you, sis? What's the first way to cut somebody off from being a nation of people? Take away their culture. Now, that's a broad statement, but a lot goes into that. You know what that goes into to take away your culture? Your language.
Right.
That's why you speak Spanish. Hondurans speak Spanish.
Right.
Haitians speak Creole.
Right.
African Americans speak English. The
Right.
first thing they did was took away your language.
Right.
And the main thing they did was what? Read on.
They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name,
The what?
the name of Israel, of Israel, may be no more in remembrance.
That's the second thing. That's the most major thing they did. They
Right.
took your name from you.
Right.
When you got off the ships, no matter where you went, when the conquistadors landed here in 1492, they took your name from you. They said, no longer will you be named Israel.
Right.
Give me that Genesis 32 so they know what Israel means. No longer will you be named Israel. No longer will you be named Zebulon.
Right.
No longer will you be named either Levi or Judah or Benjamin. I don't know where your ancestors got dropped off at from Africa, but according to the Bible, you would fall into one of these three right here. They said, let us take their name from them. And once they took the name, guess what else they took? They took your mind. And now you're in 2019, 400 years from 1619, 500 plus years from 1492,
Bring it
and
out.
you're still trying to find yourself.
Right.
Calling yourself Afro-Latino. Afro is a hairstyle.
Right.
Calling yourself black. What color are my boots? What color is your skin? No way you can be black then.
Right.
But they told you was black and you ran with it.
Right.
You never thought about it others because we've been living up under the hand of our oppressor.
Right.
I know y'all in high school right now, right? College? Okay, so you went through high school just like I did. That's why it's called an educational system.
Right.
And they're going to funnel you in right into the system so when you get out, you can be a good slave like the rest of us are.
Right.
And never think to change your current condition. But that starts first with knowing who you are.
Right.
What we showing right now is who the black and Hispanics are according to the Bible.
That's right.
That we ain't never been called black, we ain't never been called African American, Haitian, Asiatic, black man, Jamaican, Dominican, Honduras, Egyptian, queen of the earth. No, all of that stuff is you searching for yourself
Right.
in the land of your captivity.
Right.
Give me that scripture I had you hold. Show you what Israel means and the reason why we out here. You see all these brothers out here in purple and black. You see us all in order. It's for one reason. We ain't regular Negroes that you see out here in Miami-Dade.
Right.
Trying to find the hottest chick or trying to find where the lick is at.
Right.
When it's going down, we're not doing that because we found this out. Read that.
Genesis chapter 32, verse 28.
Bring it out.
And he said, thy name shall be no more called Jacob.
So when God comes into contact with you, when you learn God, the first thing he does with you, he changes your name.
Right.
Because the name that you live under is the name of a slave master.
Right.
What's your name again? Alexis, Mark, Marissa, Greg, who?
Tavaria.
That's cool because my name is Greek.
It's Greek. Boom. What do y'all names mean? You say Mark, right? Greek. What does it mean? Damn. What's your name mean, sis? Oh, I don't know. What's your name? Oh, I don't know. What about you, Tavaria? Good Lord.
Bring it up.
All my people. And hey, guess what? I was the same. What about you, brother? What's your name? Huh? Lamar or Romar? Romar? What's it mean? Hey, don't be worried about. I was the same way. I had a slave name and I had no idea what it meant. You know what my mama did? She took my uncle's first initials and mushed them all together and made up a name.
Right.
Look right there in front of you.
That's what we do as black folks, right? We'll make up anything. Oh, I'm drinking some Alizé tonight. You know what? Her name is Alizé Jean.
Bring it up.
She's named after me and her daddy. But it don't Mercedes. I always wanted a Lexus. But I can't give her to name my child one so she can aspire to get a Lexus. What? That's the stuff we do as a people because we don't know our identity. Going back to our God-given names, Israel. I'm going to show you this. Read it again.
Thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel.
For who?
But Israel. For as a prince hast thou power with God.
The name Israel means a prince with God.
Right.
Now, if you're a man, you'll be a prince, right? So what are women called in opposite of a prince? What are they called? What are they called? Because guess what? That's why God calls you Israel.
That's
you are
right.
princesses of God.
That's right.
That's your God-given name. If you can prove to me right now where God ever called you Afro-Latino, Jamaican, African-American, a Haitian, Afro-Latino, Latinx, Bad B, Queen of the South, if you can show me where God ever called you that in this book, we'll all pack up and leave. If you can't, then that must mean that what? God calls you what in the Bible? What's the name he gave you? Israel.
That's right.
Which means a princess of God.
Right.
Now look at this. I ain't forgot the thought. What was I first talking about when you came up here? When he showed you the sign. What was we first talking about? What was... Oh! Watch how we tie all of this together. Israel for a woman means you're a princess with God. As a man, God calls you Israel. You're a prince with God.
Right.
That's your God-given name.
Right.
And you descend from one of the tribes of the nation of Israel.
Right.
Whether it be Judah, Benjamin, Levi, they from Zebulun because of where their parents came from. But we all make up the nation of Israel and we come from a specific tribe.
Right.
I'm from the tribe of Judah. We got other brothers from the tribe of Levi, tribe of Benjamin,
Yeah.
all 12 tribes. We got them and we all out here together. Now, a princess. Question. What princess has you ever seen dress immodestly and get respect?
Bring it up.
What princess have you ever seen wear pants?
Bring it up.
Go ahead and say Queen Latifah. No, she's just as lost as we are. Who's you gonna say? Who's you say? Milan?
I'm thinking of Jasmine.
Jasmine? Oh, what's her name? Prince and the Frog? Who's that? Who's Jasmine? That's Tiara. Aladdin? Jasmine was... Oh, the East Indian. Oh, the East Indian. Oh, the East Indian.
Right.
It got nothing to do with y'all.
Bring it up.
Nothing to do with y'all. A princess is supposed to dress modestly,
Right.
look like a princess,
Right.
not wear what belongs to man or gain attention through her physical attraction.
Right.
You know why? Because if you get them by your physical attraction, they're going to stay there because of your physical attraction.
That's right.
And when you try to change and be something different other than what they wanted you for, guess what they going to do? They going to leave.
Right. Bring it out.
Now, I know y'all ain't got no kids, right? Ain't got no kids right now? Do y'all want to be a baby mama?
Bring it out.
I mean, do you? No? What about you? No? You don't either? You got kids yet? But you got a husband, right? So that's good. But you never wanted to be a baby mama, right? No. Never intended to be. We don't want that for our women, and we know the women don't want that because it's hard trying
teach a man how to be a man.
Right.
You can raise a son, but mama can't teach me. She can't teach us how to man up.
Right.
She can't teach us how to square up and throw the deuce. She can't do that.
Right.
She can try her best, but it ain't how God intended it to be. So the way that you dress shows what you are, which attract a man. Y'all both started laughing. What's on BET? I'll start with you since you're older. Cardi B. What's up there? Nicki Minaj.
Right.
Madea be on there.
Right.
A man dressed up. And then you might not go that way. You know what's the other end of it for men? It'd be 50 Cent on there.
Right.
It'd be Young Thug on there.
Right.
Lil Uzi Vert.
Right.
Post Malone on there. Tekashi 6ix9ine on there, stitch on everybody. That's what they give you as a visual to be. But God already got that visual for who he wants you to be.
Right.
You're a princess. And go back to Deuteronomy 22:5. Let's show you what God said about his princesses, his daughters. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5.
Yeah.
A woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
God says a woman, a princess of his, should not wear what belongs to his sons.
Right.
It is confusion in
Right.
the eyes of God.
That's right.
I don't care what man says. Check it out when you can. I don't care what man says. God says that it's confusion, right? Here we go again. If you couldn't read, how do you know which bathroom to go to? Which restroom? How would you know? The one in the dress, right? And you would know about what? The one who's supposed to have opinions, right? Even society knows that women should be wearing what men wear, but you know what? Because it's money in the women industry for clothing, they say these are women pants.
Right.
And then you go right into Macy's and Walmart, be like, oh, I'm about to get some freakum pants for tonight and show off all this bad body that God gave me. I'm going to back it up and get me a sugar daddy. Because your oppressor put on the top women pants.
Right.
God said what? Read it again.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
God says a woman shouldn't wear what belongs to a man. But what about the man? Read.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
God don't want nobody walking around like Madea.
Right.
He don't want no big mama's house like Martin.
Right.
He don't want no young thug dressed up in a damn skirt.
Right.
God don't care what man said.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.